What up, y'all? I want to talk about Caitlin Clark again. If you have been keeping up with the Indiana Fever, you know Caitlin has had her struggles so far. She's played really well, but then she's also played really bad. It's a mixture of greatness and then rookie. I'm going to talk about some things that she can do better, that if she implements will make her more effective and more of kind of what she was in college, like right now in the WNBA, because there's a big transition, a big jump, and her teammates are different. The sets they run are different. The people around her, the way they want to play is different than it was when she was in Iowa. So there are adjustments that can be made that she can make right now. And I'm not talking about things that she has to work on, but I'm just saying things that I would like to see her do on the court starting, on the next game they play. But before I do, I want to talk about a bit of the hate she's been getting. It's just going to be brief. People don't hate Caitlin as much as they hate the fans who hyped her up to be this great next big thing. The issue is the hate you have for stupid basketball takes, like say Caitlin Clark is all ready to go. Like, that's a stupid basketball take to me. The hate you have for that take should not be misdirected at Caitlin. You can't hate a player just because you hate the fans who have, projected her to be the greatest of all time. That's why I don't like the whole betting thing with basketball and sports nowadays, because you bet on these players. So you prey on these players' downfall just so you can make money. This is kind of the same thing. You're preying on these players' downfalls just so you can be right and you can prove yourself right to these terrible, basketball fans who've made these terrible takes. That shouldn't be misdirected at Caitlin, though. And every single comment matters. Like, there's millions of people right now who are ganging up on Caitlin, just hating her and kicking her and pushing her down. Like, she just lost the championship like a couple months ago and she's playing already. Like, there's no turnaround, there's no like stoppage point. She's just go, and you're hating her, you're kicking her, and you might think that your comment won't do anything, or that you liking a comment that's just purely hate won't do anything. But every single comment matters. You never know what she'll see, and the more you like comments, the more they rise up to the top. If you're going around liking comments that are nothing but pure hate on Caitlin Clark, I would abstain from doing that, because you never know how you affect somebody's mental health. It's more than just basketball, man. So can we stop hating on her so much, bro? Can we stop forgetting that she's a rookie? Like, you wouldn't expect Wemby on the Spurs right now to be doing, the things that a GOAT would do. But it's fair to assume that one day Wemby will be in those GOAT talks because of his raw talent. Same goes for Caitlin. So can we just calm down, and can we be more loving? We just need to be more loving. And I think if we do that, a lot of this hate will stop, and we can, these are girls we're talking about. Can we just chill, bruh? Like, please, there's a lot of hate going on. Can we just chill? But I want to give 4 improvements that Caitlin will make. Now, as for our first thing that she can improve on, I want to start by saying that when the season started, Caitlin was playing a lot more off ball, and she wasn't getting a lot of assists. She's played better as she's played more with the ball in her hands, which is a really good thing to take note of. But I think if Caitlin wants to bring her game to the next level, she's going to need to play off ball. Even though when she was playing off ball, it wasn't really going well for her. I don't think the issue is Caitlin playing off ball. The issue is her teammates not looking for her when she doesn't have the ball in her hands. Caitlin's the most effective when she has the ball in her hands, generally speaking, no matter if she played off ball or on ball, right? I mean, even with Steph Curry, who's the guy I'm going to be comparing her to, when he plays off ball, he's still, some would say he's more prolific when the ball is out of his hands as for the defense. But when he gets the ball, obviously that's when he's going to be able to score or make a play. Right. So with Caitlin, you want her to have the ball eventually, but I think when she gets the ball has a lot to do with her teammates. And if her teammates look for her when she's not having the ball, giving the ball up, going to run a set, running around, using her endurance not to dribble past screens, but using her endurance to shake off defenders in a way like Steph Curry does. If she does that, then I think she'll be a lot more effective because she's a shooter. But for that to be the case and for that to work, her teammates are going to have to look for her when she's off the ball, and they're going to have to capitalize on the fact that she's drawing attention. Right now, they're not doing that. But if they do that, I believe that it will really work. I truly do. Right now, it's not working. The reason it's not working for her playing off ball right now, like I said, is because when she passes it, they're not looking to get it back to her. They're not thinking about her as a Steph Curry type. They're just thinking about her as passing it off. And then Caitlin also is part of that because she just stands still. She just will stand still at the wing when she passes the ball. No, Caitlin, go run around. And I know her endurance might not be the best for that, but she could, save some of the energy by taking a screen and dribbling off the screen, just trying to get the right look or the right pass versus passing it off and just going using that energy and just running around. So that's the first point. I think she should just play more off ball. I think if they do it in the right way, it'll work. I'm not proposing that she plays off ball in the way she was playing earlier in the season. I don't want that. I want the ball in her hands versus, over that. But if she plays off ball in the correct way and her teammates are looking for her, then it'll work. The second point is really like a play off of that. I think she just needs to be more aggressive, like less passive, more aggressive. I want her to be a playmaker, but I think if she, looks to score first, then the passing will come easier. So I think she just needs to be more aggressive all in all. I think she's trying to be more willing to pass the ball to her teammates, because I think the hate is really getting to her. I think she feels like she needs to play this certain role and like not come in and just like steal the show or whatever. And she's trying to be a nice person or whatever. Girl, go get that killer mentality. Just go out there and cook. And I need you to take the ball. If you get a look, just shoot that joint. If you need to pass it off and you need to tell your teammates in the huddle and get real firm with them, hey, I'm going to pass the ball to you. I'm going to run around right here. You need to look for me because I'm getting that. Like, I don't care about none of that. Like, I need some of that from her, because if she does that and she becomes more aggressive and less passive, then we're going to see maybe a 30-point per game Caitlin Clark that we saw in Iowa. We're not going to see that Caitlin Clark right now. The reason we're not seeing it, half of it, is because she's not playing the same way she was playing in college. She's playing more passive. She's trying to be more inviting to everybody and more inclusive, and that's not what we want. We want Caitlin Clark, and that's the Caitlin Clark we know is the one that's aggressive and is what people will consider a ball hog. She's a James Harden type, not a Tyrese Halliburton. The third is kind of a play off the first and second one as well, but mainly the first one, is she needs more screens. Playing off ball, she's going to need a lot of screens. I would like to see more screens from her, and even if she's running a pick and roll, so she has the ball in her hands, she's playing like a Trae Young role, I would like to see Aliyah Boston set a hard screen and then roll. Like, I don't want, like, it seems like some of these W players, like they do actions and then like they just kind of like don't execute it. Like, when you set a screen, go to the basket and like post up. Like, I want you to like, can we like, it's just so many times where like it's just like they set a screen and like then they just don't go to the rim for an effective shot. Like, I'm just confused on what's happening. It's like the screen is a decoy to like you set a screen, you have a pick and roll, and then you just pass it to the wing. Like, can we stop doing that? Like, if you set a screen and you roll, expect the ball. Caitlin, pass the ball to her, and then like get it easy too. Like, you're Aliyah Boston, you're the rookie of the year, most efficient rookie ever, right? I mean, what are we talking about? Get to it. We need more screens. We need Aliyah to play better, and that's the fourth point. Aliyah needs more usage of her. I would like to see her just be more efficient, like play the way she usually plays. I think it would be less of a problem if Caitlin was playing off ball. Aliyah could do whatever she wants to. Aliyah could just have the ball in her hands and do whatever if Caitlin would play off ball. But if Caitlin is going to continue playing on ball, Aliyah needs to make sure she gets to her spots and lets Caitlin know where she wants to score. And I know they're working on that, obviously, and it's getting better. Aliyah's having better games as we go. She's had a better last two games than she had the first 4 games, or first 5 games. I think they played 7 now. So Aliyah needs to just get to her spots more and just be better, like generally, not even more usage. Just be better. Make the shot she gets, and just kind of, they need to just get back to themselves. Like, we need to see Aliyah from last year, and we need to see Clark from college. Like, once we get those two people together, this team will be better. And my last point, which isn't really a point, it's more of like a, like a in parentheses point. Man, Kelsey Mitchell sucks to me. And I'm not trying to spread hate against Kelsey, because I'd be a hypocrite. But I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know. I looked at her stats last year. Apparently, she averaged like 18 points on 43% shooting from the field, which is better than what she's doing now. I mean, right now, she's averaging 14 points on 37% shooting from the field. She 32% from 3. Sorry. She trash right now. I mean, she's just trash right now. It's very hard watching her. And she just misses all her shots. She gets the ball and then she makes this weird move, like just messing up the whole set. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know, like, I never watched her play before this, but she seems like she sucks. So I hope she gets back. I heard that she's like number 4 on like NCAA points ever. So I just need her to play a bit better. I don't know if anybody else is noticing that, but every time I'm watching a game and she gets the ball, something bad happens. So I don't know if it's an adjustment of with Caitlin having the ball in her hands a lot. I mean, I know she had her best season last season. I don't know, but she need to get that together. Anyway, I'm sweating, y'all. It's hot right now, so I'm about to dip out. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. Yeah. Peace out.